Hello everyone, welcome to Akron Buzz. I'm Sean Martin, and joining us in studio today is BoyceThompson, Curator of Life-Changing Products exhibit at the Akron Home and Garden Show this weekend. Boyce, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me on, Sean. I can feel the buzz already.
That's right. We are the Akron Buzz, and we like to let the city of Akron know what's happening. So tell us about some of the products you have here today with us.
All right, so I curate this exhibit, and I take it to home and garden shows. So I'm appearing at the Akron show this weekend.
Okay.
And I've been doing this for several years now, and every year I try to find the latest and greatest new products. Like I'm looking for products that reinvent categories, you know, like keyless lock sets or smart sprinkler controllers tied to the internet. And I've also been bringing out a lot of different home robots. So the latest is Sony's Aibo.
Okay, Aibo.
Aibo, which would be a great companion for a kid or maybe, you know, a lonely adult or whatever. But he's really cool.
Does he take commands or what does he do? Does he hang out and just
He likes to be petted. He'll chase a ball.
Oh,
He'll
really?
play fetch, yes.
Okay.
He'll guess which hand you have the ball in. He sings happy birthday. Uh-oh.
His tail's wagging.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to go potty, does he?
Okay, no, that's the primary benefit, I think, of a robotic dog. Number one, he doesn't go potty. Number two, you don't have to walk him. Number three, you don't have to feed him. Pretty much all you need to do is like let him recharge occasionally. So he uses some electricity, but he's definitely worth the expense.
That's great. Now, I guess are there other products like this, like cats, or is this the first one, the dog, or?
So the dog, of all the robot pets, this is the most elaborate one. He's not cheap. He's like $3,000.
Okay.
He just appeared, so most people have not seen Aibo.
Yeah.
But you can get a robot cat for about $100.
Okay, all right.
So this is just one of the 10 things I'm showing people, and I've got all sorts of interesting things down at the show, but I brought a few with me. This is a wireless turntable. So all the people getting back into vinyl.
Yes.
All right, so they have wireless speakers.
Yeah.
So why can't you just transmit the sound of a long-playing record to a wireless speaker?
Right, like a
so
Bluetooth signal or something?
Well, even better than that. You know, like
Okay.
Wi-Fi is twice as good as Bluetooth in terms of like the quality of the sound.
Yeah.
So this thing ties into your Wi-Fi network. It finds wireless speakers on the network, and then it transmits the sound. It's made by Yamaha, and it's the first turntable they've come out with in 30 years. So I thought that was kind of cool. People, you know, I think it's something that people would enjoy because it dovetails with a couple nice trends.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they save all those records from years ago, and I can't remember last time I seen a turntable in someone's house and playing records.
Well, the beauty of it being wireless is that you could put it anywhere in the room.
Yeah.
You're probably too young to remember like an old school turntable with all those wires hanging off the back. When I first got married and we bought a house, that was a big issue.
Right.
Where's my turntable going? Where are all those records going? Then you
I'd
had to
like
run
to
speaker.
think I'm too young, but I am not. I like the old tabletops. They had the speakers in them and the turntables and everything. Oh yeah. I remember them.
I have half the records I used to have because my wife wanted to clean house, and my kids were aghast when they found out what I'd gotten rid of.
And what's this one here you have?
All right, so like, you know, every year there's all this splash at the Consumer Electronics Show.
Yeah.
And I actually had 3 products that debuted at the Consumer Electronics Show. And one of them is this home drone by Sunflower Labs. And it's a really cool concept. It was crowdfunded, and now they've got venture capital behind them. But what it does is it comes with sensors that go out in your yard. Now you'd want to have this would be for somebody who's got a big house or lives in the country and has a lot of land. So these sensors in the yard would see that somebody was there, and then they would send the drone out to take surveillance footage. And then the film resides in the cloud for a certain amount of time. They haven't worked out all the bugs.
Interesting, okay.
But it's kind of
so
a
it's
lightweight...
almost like a motion sensor
motion-activated drone. So it's a drone for security.
Okay.
So it's a great application.
It's kind of sit outside the house then, so as soon as it detects that motion, it's up and... Wow.
And then when it's run out of charge, because it'll only go for like 5 minutes,
yeah,
it uses GPS to find its way back to a charging base. So it's this beautiful kind of 3-element system.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so those are just 3 of the things I'm showing, but I've got some other really cool things. Like, have you done pieces on the porch pirates? You know, the people who cruise neighborhoods and steal Amazon packages?
Yep. Heard a lot about them this Christmas.
Yeah, okay, so there's a new product that just hit the market. It's called the Parcel Guard, and it's basically a big mailbox. And if somebody's coming to make a delivery, you can give them a code, and then they can use it to put the package in the mailbox.
Okay.
You get an alert when the package is delivered, and that's a pretty cool system. It's going to sell for about $390.
Okay. All right.
That's another one.
Now, how'd you become involved with home and garden shows?
Well, so I write books. That's the other thing I do. I wrote a book called The New Home several years ago. My latest book is called Anatomy of a Great Home. And I also speak at these shows about architecture and things people can do to renovate their house to make them better places to live. But what I found is that when people come to home and garden shows, what they really want to see are the latest and coolest new products.
Right.
So that's the niche I fill. You know, the home and garden shows are a great resource if you're thinking of doing your kitchen or redoing your driveway. You can meet 2 or 3 people in one afternoon and make appointments and get projects done. But you know, sometimes the latest stuff that you see in your Facebook feed isn't at these shows. Right. Well, so that's kind of what I'm doing.
All right. What would be some of the products you have found most interesting, found to have most interest when you're at these shows?
Well, it seems like, I started doing this 4 years ago, and some of the stuff was so novel that people were scared by it. But now, usually, most households have at least one smart home device. That might just be Amazon Alexa or Google Home, but then they might have a smart thermostat. And smart thermostats, I tell people, is probably the place to start. They're DOE, Department of Energy studies, proving that they'll save you 15 to 20% on your energy bill right away. And of course, they do that because they know when no one's home. And then they cycle down, right?
Okay.
And the other thing they do is when you change the temperature, they cycle up slowly. So they save you energy in that process, just like a car does.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a good place to start. The other thing that people love are garage cams. You know, you can get one for less than $100 now at Best Buy, and it'll send you an alert if you left the door open. Nice.
Right.
If you have kids who are coming home through the garage, you can couple it with a camera, and you can see when they get home.
Right. Okay.
So, and then security is big. I showed the Ring doorbell when it was still a prototype. So that's the doorbell that you put on your door, and you can answer the door from anywhere. You could be at work.
I think I've seen these.
And you'd see a live video feed of the person at the door. Mm-hmm. So people like that too. The security card is pretty important. I don't know what he's doing now.
I don't know if he was attempting to roll over or he's just laying down. And he's being a good boy, though.
He's got a mind of his own.
Yeah. So you mentioned saving money. I guess a lot of these products will help homeowners save money?
Yeah, I'm giving a presentation on that topic because it's reached the point where these things aren't just curiosities now.
Yeah.
They can actually save you money. And one of my favorite examples is the smart sprinkler controller from Rachel Eero. And basically, you can put this on any sprinkler system. It ties to the National Weather Service, and it'll skip a scheduled watering if rain is on the way. How smart is that? There are 2 leak detection systems now that they don't just send you an alert, say, when water's on the floor. They actually shut off the water valve so they can prevent all sorts of damage, and you might be able to save on your homeowner's insurance if you did that.
Yeah.
The security piece, there are entry-level security systems, do-it-yourself security systems that you can get for several $100s and save considerably over having one of the big corporations come in and install a system. It may not be as good. You may have to do a little bit more work, but still, they're very attractive.
Okay. Well, it's all very exciting stuff, Boyce.
Yeah.
So what dates are you going to be at the Home and Garden Show?
I'm there for the duration. I speak once or twice a day. So I think the show starts tomorrow at 11:30.
It does. It starts tomorrow at 11:30.
It goes too late, so you can come after dinner.
Yeah.
It goes till 9 o'clock.
Runs till 9 tomorrow.
Yep. And then on Saturday, it's 9 to 9.
Mm-hmm. And then Sunday, we have 11:30 to 5.
Yep.
All at the John S. Knight Center right here in Akron. Check out the 25th Annual Akron Home and Garden Show. stop by Boyce Thompson's exhibit.
Thanks,
Thanks
Sean.
for being on the show, and we'll see you on the next one.